Hey y'all, it's Heather. Today I'm going to be making a semi-healthy sweet cereal. I guess it's all in how you look at it. I look at it like it is better than what I would be able to get out of the store. So anyway, I have these. I originally bought these for Rice Krispies, but they reminded me more of a cereal I ate as a kid called Sugar Smacks. Had the little frog on the box and it said dig 'em or something like that on the commercial. Anyway, when I tasted these plain, it kind of reminded me of that cereal. So I said, and they weren't crunchy. When I took them out the bag, they just weren't crunchy like I would like. So I said, maybe if I put some honey and I have this molasses, if I put that on it, coated them, and baked them really low in the oven, if it would make them crunchy. And I did that. I made a couple, probably like 2.5 quarts, and this is all that's left. I made them just a couple days ago. So I would say we like them. You can see them, that's what they look like. So anyways, I'm going to make the rest of these the same way I did those. And the only ingredient in these rice puffs is whole grain brown rice. So it's going to be 3 ingredients. These, which only contain whole grain brown rice, honey, and I have some organic molasses. Let's do it. I have the organic rice puffs in there. So I'm going to put honey. I'm not going to measure it. Do whatever you want to do. I will say I want it coated, but if you want it to kind of stick together in clumps, then put more. And then organic molasses. I would guess that I put a little over a 1/2 cup of molasses and a little under a 1/2 cup of honey, if that helps anything. These bags of cereal, 6-ounce bags. But it really is a lot of cereal in there. This is a pretty big bowl. But you're just going to want to stir, stir, stir until everything's coated really, really well. All right, so you can see that's coated pretty thickly. You can see this has got a nice coat of that honey and molasses. And I put more molasses because the last batch I made, I felt like the molasses, I don't know, it made it shinier and crunchier. I just liked it. So this is the mixture I'm making this time. Almost forgot. I am going to put a little bit of salt. I'm not going to worry about mixing it up so much because as it cooks, I'm going to go in and mix it several times. Kind of like if you ever made caramel popcorn, how you do that, you keep going and mixing it around. I put that in the oven. I'm going to put it on 225, see how it does, because the last time I cooked it a few days ago, I cooked it in my toaster oven. And even though it cooks kind of like an oven, it's not the same as an oven. So I'm going to play with the time and the temperature a little bit in the regular oven. And I'm going to mix up another batch to stick in there while I'm doing this. So I'll bring you back when I take it out and it's all ready. And I'll tell you the time and temperature that I ended up using. The cereal has cooked and cooled. I'm about to put them in jars. I ended up cooking them 225 for 30 minutes went in there and checked. To me, it just wasn't cooking quickly enough. It could be cooking all day at that temperature. So I bumped it up to 250 and I cooked it for a total of 2 hours. So 30 minutes at 225 and then an hour and a half at 250. Took it out, let them cool, and they are delicious. I've already tasted plenty, but I'll taste some now. See, some of them will be in little clumps like this. And you can break them apart if you want to, but crunchy. I am very pleased with the way this turned out. I will definitely be making this again because not only will I eat this just like a dry snack or with milk or when I make my little chocolate bars. I don't know, they're not that much chocolate, but there's chocolate on top with nuts. And then I put Rice Krispies in it as well, which is why I bought these, but they were not crunchy. So anyway, this developed out of that, but I can use those when I make those bars. So very, very happy. I'm going to jar these up and that will be that. And I will store them in mason jars just like this. I think they'll store really well like that. I'm not positive because this is the first time I've done it. These have stored good, but like I said, 3 or 4 days, they're almost gone. So we'll see how long these last like this. I'm thinking this is my best storage option. So I'm going to finish this up, but that's it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this inspired you to do something for yourself. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Helps us out and doesn't cost you anything. See y'all next time.